Right, this is video 8.3, finding a number when the percent is known. We've got a little bit more of using percents in a ratio. We're going to be using the same formula as we did yesterday. So here's our formula. Remember, it's going to be the percentage that you know over 100, and then the part, and then the whole. All right? So let's practice one. 36 is 4% of what number? All right, so our 4%, that one's pretty easy. 36, the way this is worded tells us that the whole number is, the big number is what we're looking for. 36 is the part of the whole. So this is going to be our part, and this is going to be our percent. So let's write that up. We'll have a 4 on top over the 100. Our part is 36. Our whole is x. So we have 4x is equal to 3,600. Divide by 4. X equals 900. So 36 is 4% of 900. Okay. In a science lab, a sample of a compound contains 16.5 grams of sodium. If 82.5% of the sample is sodium, find the number of grams of the entire sample. So we're looking for the big one. We've got the little one, got the part, we're looking for the whole. So once again, I'm going to do my percentage on top over 100. Got my part. I'm looking for my whole. So when I cross multiply, I'll have 82.5x equals 'Right, so when I divide by 82.5, that gives me x is equal to 20. Now let's make sure that that is reasonable. So if 16.5 is 82%, which is almost all of it, does it make sense that the whole thing is 20 grams? It seems pretty reasonable to me. Now, if we'd come up with something like 100 grams, there's no way 16.5 is most of 100 grams. But 16.5 really is most of 20 grams, so that's pretty reasonable. A Pacific giant squid can grow to a weight of 2,000 pounds. This is 1,250% of the maximum weight of a Pacific giant octopus. To the nearest pound, find the maximum weight of the octopus. So we're going to put our percentage on top here, just the way it's given to us. We're going to put our 2,000 pounds on top because that's the way this chapter is set up for. So if we were going the other way, we would have a smaller percentage. Okay. So we're going to cross multiply. So it would be 1250. X is equal to, there's going to be 5 zeros behind my 2. That's a pretty big number. So 200,000 divided by 1250 is 160 pounds. So let's make sure. So the giant squid is going to be more than, like, it's a lot more than the octopus. So if the giant squid is going to weigh a lot more than an octopus, then our amount here for our squid should be a lot more than our amount for our octopus. So that makes sense. It is like 5 times the amount. So that makes quite a bit of sense. All right. The king cobra can reach a length of 18 feet. This is only about 60% of the world's largest reticulated python. Find the length of the largest reticulated python. So we are going to put our 60 on top. Got our 18 on top. So x would be equal to 30 feet. So let's make sure that that makes sense. The king cobra is 18 feet, which is going to be a little less than half the length I mean, a little more than half the length of a python. Does that make sense? Is 18 a little more than half of 30? Half of 30 feet would be about 15 feet. King cobra can reach about 18 feet. That would be about 60%. That makes sense right there. So we must have set it up correctly. 30 feet sounds good to me. Go ahead and click on the link to work on the homework. We'll be doing more of these in class. Really, all it is you're setting up your ratio. If you can set up your ratio, you guys can cross multiply. You're doing a great job doing that. So have a good night. I'll see you in class.